in here. Because it's easier if I can like drive on the bottom of the trench there, because then it's easier to just go in like a straight line. Go here next to the barrel. Like so. And then I should be able to drive up this ramp I just made. With a little bit of struggle we made it. Because then when we can go to the other side of that trench, it will be easier to level at least to level the bottom of it. The question is whether or not we can drive downwards and still like be able to maneuver here, I guess is the question. So we are now inside the trench, but is there enough space for us to move around so that we can turn us around so that we are facing where we need to. First try to align myself straight towards it, like this. There we have another scoop. And up and away. But yeah, I was under the impression that my parents and my grandma would be like visiting tomorrow, but they had apparently decided to come in today already. Although my mother wasn't there, so who knows, maybe they will come again tomorrow as well. We'll see, I guess. But yeah, having this trench wide enough to be able to maneuver around here, I think will be the biggest upside of this gravel business, being this, I don't know if it's fast necessarily, but at least faster than we had assumed. So seeing that this This is looking like it will be quite fast to empty this gravel lot here. It will be nice that we can then make it wide enough. Because if this was really slow, I think there would be there would have been like this sudden need that, okay, maybe we don't make it wide enough, like maybe just try to use a narrow one. I think we'll make do, and then we'd be like swearing when we'd be like actually trying to work with this, with the pipes. Because if the trench here that we're working with is too narrow, it will be hard to aim the scoop, because then we'll have to use the tinier scoop, and you can't go like from sides with it. You're basically like digging backwards with it, so you're reversing and digging basically. But with that there's like in here there's no way to move it sideways, so with that it would also be the case that you would need to be able to move sideways to aim it basically. Can I actually take is it fast to take a scoop from here? Because again, we now have a route that we can drive on either end, so we might as well try this. So I feel like when I started out, these scoops from the above were quite nice. Too bad at least. I guess the challenge here is that we get like easily buried into, like we drop our front tires inside the trench that we make, so it's harder to get out. So it might be faster to go from the side like I've been doing until now. Always watching. Hello, Hessu. Who is always watching what is happening? Is that a threat? Come, believe this. Hello. But yeah, it's also interesting to hear the difference between the engine sounds on these Avantas, because I now increase the RPMs just a little bit, because it's easier to get out of that hole I made myself. It's like immediately change the sound of it. I noticed Elina was sending a message to someone, so it might be related to that. I wouldn't know. Scooping in the scooping business now, boys. Can't believe this. There's yet again Elina is typing a message. Can't believe this. I'm also curious because there's like these marks on the gravel. I assume that they were like water, but they haven't dried up at all. So I don't know what those are. What are those drops from? Because it would make sense that they would then be like oil or something. Saying that they are still there on the gravel. Nothing has happened to them. Like water would surely have evaporated by now. Yes, the rodents are always watching. Welcome to Ratlandia. I see. I see. I see. But yeah, I guess for today the goal would be to get rid of the gravel on the center here, and if we could also like shovel it away from the like everywhere, that would also be like a massive victory. I feel like after there's only like a little bit of gravel, you could also use the fabric to like flick it. Like if you were to then like make a pathway in the middle and like cut the fabric from there and then just use that. Like take the splintered fabric and just like pull it. See if we can get out of here. Easy. We just added some RPMs and we were down. Down and then we were out. But yeah, if Elina's listening, I think you should maybe like prioritize the middle of the fabric, like getting the gravel away from the middle there, because we could then try at least that if we then cut it, like we've discussed, that we would need to split the fabric in the midway. So if you like cut it, like if you uncover the gravel from the middle part all the way to the end, then we would be able to cut it with a knife and then pull it apart. Would that like be able to lift the gravel as well when you pull it? Similar to like when you have like this protective sheet somewhere, like the last parts you will just like basically flick with the fabric. Of course there's some like cuts that I've made with the oven machine too, but still I'm wondering if that would be a case. It would maybe be a possible, because we will have to butcher the fabric like regardless. So I'm curious if that would like make it faster, because I don't think we need to shovel necessarily the whole area. We can just like